Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it's a weekly reading for the week of October 14th to the 20th. This week, Saggy, you have the Leap Oracle card, you have the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. Lots of cups energy, really operating in that emotional space, the space of heart and feelings this week, Saggy. But I'm just going to start off by reading out your Oracle card to set the theme for your reading. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap, to throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you are being called to leap forward or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or perhaps you are waiting for a big fat sign or instruction manual or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your sign and permission slip to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. So it's a little bit like the full energy, Saggy. You are being asked to have, trust and have faith in the universe and have faith that there is a new beginning for you wanting to come through. But sometimes we need to start making the first moves on that new journey first, and then the path appears. So, sometimes we don't have everything organized and lined up, and then we just, move into that opportunity. Sometimes we have to move first, and then the opportunity presents itself. That's what I'm really sensing with this leap card here. You might not know what the destination is, when you make that leap, but you know that, you need to almost make that move to prove to the universe that you're ready, and then the universe will meet you halfway and the universe will catch you. So recent past here, I'm just going to grab the Four of Cups and the King of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like some of you have been going through a period in your recent past where you have been, really figuring out what you want and what you don't want for your life. So this is a general reading, guys, so it's not going to be, super specific that I can get into here. But, we've got swords and we've got cups here, so it could be in the emotional realm, matters of the hearts, that kind of thing. For some of you it could be evaluating a relationship situation. If you're in business, evaluating a business partnership, or even even your role, if that is something that you obviously have emotional connection to. It's really like going through that period of we've got this person here sitting under the tree. They have 3 cups already. There is an offer of a 4th cup, but this person here sort of looks a bit apathetic and isn't really going to accept that cup, isn't accepting that emotional offer. So I really feel like you're going through a period where something has run its course, something is not really fitting for you anymore, and you've been starting to turn it away, you've been starting to say no to it. And, I think that's because you've gone through a period with that King of Swords where you've started to get really clear on your life, getting really clear on what you do want and what you don't want. And using that sword, as a metaphor, it's like you've been starting to slowly, cut yourself away, cut yourself free from, offers, things, people, situations that no longer serve you, that no longer fit in your life. The King of Swords is somebody who has that kind of laser beam mental focus. He knows exactly where he's heading. And, even though he might not know all the steps to get there, like the leap energy, he knows that it starts by clearing. It starts by space clearing, by, detaching, by cutting energetic cords, that kind of thing. And this combination really talks about, through doing so, because the King of Swords is also, is a symbol of transformation. All the court cards in the sword suit have the butterfly, because by getting that clarity, by releasing ourselves from things that don't serve us, we start to transform. It's a transformative energy. So some of you might still be in this process right now because timing is a little bit fluid in these tarot readings, or some of you might be sort of on the tail end of that, where you have actually created that space for something new to come in. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's a sort of a period of contemplating, of cleansing, and with the planetary action that's going on at the moment, Saggy, there is a massive theme of purging, releasing and letting go, because we can't evolve when we're still stuck and weighed down by, by those kinds of things that are no longer serving us or for our best interest. So next, I wanted to go here. Now, I got that Nine of Cups card, but that actually came out as a pair with the Death energy. So actually I'm just going to put that in the middle here, talk about that first. So yeah, I mean, this kind of carries on from that theme. I think that this is, as your focus energies this week, Saggy, this is the week that, you know, you really need to surrender to that death energy. What that death energy is telling you is that there is a cycle that really needs to complete. You need to let something pass, you know, to die, allow that natural rhythm of something to end so something new can begin, and we can see that there's new beginnings wanting to come through for you. Death is about clearing the slate so, you know, that phoenix can rise, again. That's represented by that sun there. So there is a new beginning that's wanting to happen, but this is all about clearing the way. You know, that Nine of Cups, that beautiful satisfaction, that wish fulfillment, you know, that having 9 cups of emotional fulfillment and harmony, it can't come in yet until this death energy has come through and released you. So, and you really need to surrender to that process. You know, there's real growth, real spiritual development on offer if you can do this. Obviously, it's not easy releasing things from your past, but yeah, if you want to get to the next stage, that's what needs to happen. So you really need to be the child who looks death in the eye, is not afraid of it. You know, this adult here sort of turns away because she knows that there's a certain amount of pain and discomfort that comes from releasing, from clearing. Yeah, and we really need to remember that even though there might be some pain associated with it, you know, change can always be a little bit painful. It's temporary, and you should get really excited about your next chapter, because I really feel that once you know, you have released yourself from whatever the situation is that you really weren't into anymore. Anyway, we can see that. I think you're going to feel like there's something to celebrate. I think you're going to have that massive energetic shift where you feel like that weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And yeah, you can actually sort of almost celebrate and start getting excited about the future. You know, 3 here, 3 of Cups, is also the number of, you know, new manifestations, but we can only manifest new things when we've finished with other situations, when we've cleared the slate, when we've made the space for it. Otherwise, things can get really complicated, and you can end up manifesting from that old energy and attract more of the same situation into your life. So yeah, it's really important to tie up loose ends first, Sagittarius, and then you can invite in, well, that 9 of Cups, hopefully. Because in your your near future, this is what we have. So this is what has, you know, been trying to come in for you, but it can't until that death energy works its magic. The Empress, you know, she is the biggest promise of new beginning, of change, of birthing something new into your reality. So, you know, once again, general reading, it could be so many different things: a changing career, a new relationship. It can even be a physical birth for some of you. Number 3 again, manifesting, you know, new things coming to life. She's a symbol of feminine fertility, the Empress. She's ready to bring through those opportunities for you, should you clear the way for them. And with the Page of Cups here, you know, I think that once you clear the way, Saggy, that these new opportunities that are waiting to come in for you could come in quite suddenly and unexpected. So that Page of Cups, you know, pages can be messengers. And here we have, you know, a messenger with a cup, you know, a fulfillment, love, harmony. But this little kind of slapstick gesture here of the fish jumping out of the cup means, you know, expect the unexpected. Things can come in packages that you don't normally expect. If it's a love situation, don't discount someone because you don't feel an immediate chemistry. You know, you might be surprised. A job might come out of a casual conversation in the supermarket, something like that. There could also be a younger water sign, so Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, that somehow sets this ball rolling. It might tip you off about something, might trigger something, might be a synchronicity as well with that Page of Cups. But yeah, either way, the Empress is, she's the biggest promise in the tarot of new manifestations that have the ability to become really abundant opportunities should you allow them to come through. So, Saggy, that's what I have for you. Yeah, I mean, holding on to situations like this Four of Cups that are no longer fulfilling, it really just puts the brakes on the good stuff from coming in. So use that sort of power, step into your power and release yourself from that situation and let the beautiful abundance come in. Okay, Saggy, it's a general reading, so it won't be for every one of you, but it will be for those it's meant for. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know how it's playing out in your daily life, and I'll see you back here for another reading next week.